Hey everyone, this is Mars. This is part 2 to episode 1, and I was able to do the T11 Infantry versus the T10 Archers this morning, and I have those results, and I also wanted to make a few updates on things I said in part 1 of episode 1, just kind of go through and make up for some of the errors that I might have said throughout the video. Alright, this is head-to-head T10 Archers versus T11 Infantry. So, there are slight disparities between the stats. The Infantry has 254 attack, and the Archers have 261% attack, with Infantry having 189% defense, where the Archers only have 162, but the Archers have 190 HP in comparison to the 162 HP for the Infantry. So if you flip the defense and the HP, they kind of equate it out. So the Archers have the slightly better stats in this case, but overall I think the test is fairly sound. So what we found in attacking equal troops, we did 500 this time, is that the Infantry has a 38.6% higher survival rate than the T10 Archers. Now, this is slightly surprising to me, just because the T10 Infantry had a 38% survival rate, so very, very close between those two troop types. Now, it kind of makes sense the more I think about it, because the T10 have the anti-archer ability, and the Archers have an anti-spearman ability, which the T11 Infantry are spearmen. So, it kind of equals itself out in that case. Now, 38%, that seems like that would be pretty easy to overcome with just numbers or higher stats. So, in comparison, the T10 Archers needed 27% higher dispatch than the T10 Infantry to beat them, where the T10 Archers need a 46% larger dispatch than the than the T11 Infantry, the spearmen. So wow, that's the huge disparity right there between the two. The T11 are just a lot more hardier when it comes to, you just need a lot more Archers to take on the Infantry. So that's pretty telling right there. Now, I'm not saying that Archers can't overcome these obstacles. I think that there is one hero in particular that makes the Archers very viable, especially T11, which I'm not going to be able to test anytime soon. If anyone else wants to take on that testing and show me the results, I'd be more than happy to put that information out. So if you just look at all of the reports where I just tested, and I even started getting into throwing different heroes out there and boosting the attack stats up, just trying to figure out how to lower that number and where the stats make up for the lack of troops. And it was really hard to find the even point. But what we found was, if you put 46% of your troops out there, you're going to get a win with an even or greater kill-death ratio. So, even 50-50, equal troops, it's a 4-to-1 kill-death ratio for the T11 Infantry. So that's a hard one. I'm not going to be able to test T11 archers versus T11 infantry. But once again, if anyone wants to say, hey, tag me, I'll do that test. I'd love it. So, well, guys, that wraps up the head-to-head for this week. And I will get back to doing more tests after KVK. I want to clarify a few things that I messed up on the very first showing of the deep dive into the heroes. This guy, aka the tank to me, he doesn't take 250,000 troops to get his full ability of Spectre of War to activate. He only needs 100,000 infantry to have that, get that full 25%. And also, I said, any infantry hero, and I had said Jansen. Jansen's not a good person to send with this guy. Why? Because Jansen wants to reflect damage that's dealt to you. So, if you reduce that damage, he's not reflecting as much. Ergo, they don't match very well together. So, that's all I got for this video. Please let me know what you think, so that way I can improve it. Throw away segments, throw away anything that you guys think isn't helpful or fun or interesting. And we'll keep putting out these videos, and hopefully you keep enjoying them. Well, this is Mars, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.